Tony Weeks exposes the game of boxing. Now NSAC, they clap back and give their side of what happened in that Virgil Ortiz fight. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and Backwards with Box. Listen, I made a video about it. You guys check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Referee Tony Weeks, he's been involved in some very big fights. He broke the internet when he released this. He was highly criticized for his participation in the stopping, waving off the fight, Virgil Ortiz's comeback fight. Unbeknownst to the fans, he then came back and exposed the game of boxing, true corruption, and he spoke on it and let the fans know a tidbit, an Easter egg, if you will, that we didn't previously know. What he said was this: what the public didn't know is prior to the fight, they did a brain scan on him, meaning the opponent that he waved off. And it came up that he had an aneurysm, and they did a test again, and the same aneurysm came up. Another doctor was then brought in and gave him the same examination, and he tested negative for the aneurysm, so they cleared him to fight. So it looks like this looks pretty bad for boxing, because it looks like boxing truly has no regard for the health and safety of the fighter. I get it. You want to build Virgil Ortiz as a Golden Boy card. He's a Golden Boy fighter, yada, yada, yada. But that ain't it. The fighter's safety, the fighter's health is paramount. And with him releasing that information, it brings and breathes new light into why he actually stopped the fight. Now it doesn't look as bad. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at BoxingEgo1, where I give you guys all the news. Golden Boy was forced to come back and speak on these claims. They didn't really say much. Golden Boy came out with a press release that said Frederick Lawson was cleared by Nevada State Athletic Commission sanctioned doctor to fight on Saturday. All other questions should be referred to NSAC. So they're not really saying anything. And if you notice, they didn't denounce what Tony Weeks said. It just said he was cleared in the end, and all other questions should go to Nevada, right? Well, Nevada did come out, and this is their press release, and it's more of the same. Garbage. 100% pure garbage. Nevada State Athletic Commission, January 8th statement, says on January 6th, 2024, brand new year, and we're already into the boxing corruption. Crazy stuff. January 6th, a contest was held between Virgil Ortiz and Frederick Lawson in Vegas, Nevada. The contest was under the jurisdiction of NSAC, the commission in Nevada. The health and safety of the unarmed combatants that compete in the state are paramount to the commission, which is literally the word I said, but all contestants in the event were subject to full medical examinations and were cleared by medical experts to compete without restrictions. The commission and its executive director will continue its ongoing practice of reviewing its officials' performance during and after an event. Literally, the art of fighting without fighting. That tells us nothing. Did Tony Weeks tell the truth or not? Listen, boxing continues to disrespect its fans, and I'm really about to go off, but first, a word from the channel's sponsor. YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We work. I'm sick of it. I am truly sick of it. Boxing continues to pee on your leg and tell you it's raining. Boxing, this whole like poppycock from Nevada Commission, it really tells us nothing. It really inspires nothing. From looking at this and reading this, they also, just like Golden Boy, they didn't deny what was actually said. See, this is what makes me question people during the debate. This is what makes me question what you're talking about, what you truly know, and what you're hiding. When I like to deal with directs. My dad was in the military, so that's just something you picked up. The military is very like linear, it's very direct. Did your supervisor tell you to do this, yes or no? Okay, the answer is yes. Then you move on to the next step. Disciplinary action, blah, 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 because you didn't do it or you refused to do it. Insubordination. That's it. Very simple. There's no confusion. You keep it consistent all the way across the board, regardless of age, race, gender. That's it. You know, very easy to follow. So that's how I like to deal with things. Like a true man, like a true alpha. Tony Weeks has this bombshell leak of information, insider information, because his reputation and his name and his brand and likeness were under fire. So he fires back. Like if there's a mob of people like on you, like hitting you and whatnot, then you got to protect yourself. And just like when boxing, protect yourself at all times. So that's what Tony Weeks did. So he's like, man, bump this, enough with this. This will really happen. And then you have all these people come out who approved it, because now with this new Tony Weeks information, let's keep it all the way funky. This makes boxing look bad, and it makes the commission look bad. It makes the Virgil Ortiz performance look bad, and it makes the event holders, aka Golden Boy, look bad if this is true. So now everybody is trying to protect their neck like the Wu-Tang. Everybody is trying to find, you know, the nearest exit. Everybody is now trying to save their own arse, right? And it just looks bad, and boxing continues to disregard its fans and act like we're infantile and we can't read between the lines. And it's super disrespectful that boxing continues to treat its fans like dummies. Did the man have an aneurysm? Yes or no? Did a doctor, two doctors or two tests, like Tony Weeks is saying, did they come out and suggest that the man was not equipped? Because all this press release from both Golden Boy and INSAC are saying is he was eventually passed. Tony Weeks didn't say that he didn't eventually pass. It's did some other doctor or two other tests or brain scans, it was of the opinion of that doctor that he shouldn't compete because he has an aneurysm. Now, everyone was so eager to jump down Tony Weeks' throat, pause, because of the Barroso fight, which you see on the screen. But this sounds like it's totally different. And it's crazy. The facts are lining up and people are still saying, oh, Tony Weeks, it's his fault. He's fixing fights, and Tony Weeks is a bad ref, and Tony Weeks needs to retire. But they're not addressing the elephant in the room. Did Frederick Lawson have pretty much adverse brain scans that should have kept him from competing? And despite two press releases from those involved, we still don't have those answers. So I'll keep you guys posted. Check out some of my other content. You dig? And I'm out.